with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
AHP dive.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Leads it with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Entering play call,
Field
coach
shrinks,
suggestions. There
tight
are 8
end
categories.
grows.
You have 15
Big targets,
options
big
that
results.
to select.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so
Entering
big. A lot of
play
times you get a
call, you
DB
have 5
matched up on him.
options.
He
If
can
off
just
left
post
is
him up.
selected.
A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Option is set formation, up, over, to invert hard flat.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back in the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. Immediately fires to the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, you know you're in trouble.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David.
There he goes! The tag! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles! Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rex Steiner.
Entering outside zone, slants. RPO combo. Racing, inside zone.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise. Continues to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. They're going to stay competitive, and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year. Then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
The Gators will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line and pick up a 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Pass.
They'll give it to the back. Brings it in the open. He's got 69 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And
man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Pocket breaking down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, no! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective at the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have milk options and TNs to be selected.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Werfel won the Heisman Trophy. So this game always means a lot.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down in the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's It's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was in that last one.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Florida State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board. And that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Rex Steiner. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. Unique mailed options. Abu Wiley is selected.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here's the handoff. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
There are 8 categories. Unique mailed options. HB select screen is selected.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
HB zone WK.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They'll run for it. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Inside zone split.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
Want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable, and turning it on. Made a defender miss. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Play call, coach suggestions.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, and now they're getting down close to field goal range. You're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matter to these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got his man. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Man, a great job on the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They'll send the back in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but not
Entering
before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
You have 9 options.
And the Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He wants to throw it. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
Ready to try the point after. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001, when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Categories. You have 9 options. Bench is selected.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
You have 9 options. Bench is selected.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Entering play call.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play.
Slants. RPO glance slant. Curl combo. Player, error, from, pistol. U off, there, A, slants. HB zone WK.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Hauls it in. At the 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Stretch, slants.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
D-spot.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Now the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Slide.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. Get to the quarterback.
Option and challenge plays. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online. Entering play call under.
You try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Cover 1 hole is selected. Entering play call
the coach
under.
Still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yes.
Toss sweep to the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. The quick out. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Seminoles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
it's a good choice because he gets it, but I think it's a good choice all the time. When you get towards midfield, you got to be aggressive. It's about scoring points. 4th and inches, I can get inches. I've worked on this. I've practiced this. Nice job.
Got it in stride.